Well, what we're doing today is we're going to show you how to make the heat exchanger. Our heat exchanger is very simple, but it works very well. Seems very efficient. These came again from a hardware store. These are vent hangers used in HVAC, air conditioning, heating. Dryer vents, etc., are hung by these little hangers, and we have two of those. And then what we have here is a half-inch copper pipe, and you need 24 of these. So basically you need 12 feet of copper all cut into 6-inch lengths. You will need, when you're done, you will end up exchanging one of these out for a longer tube that will actually have the airflow going through it that takes the heat out of the heat exchanger. But to build it initially, you want to just get your, you kind of need to determine the length of that later, so initially you just want to get your tubes in these collars. And so basically, pretty simple. What we're going to do is we're going to pick up all of our tubes and we're going to get them in the first hanger. And again, this is not real technical. As you can see, anybody can do this. And we just stack our tubes in here. And it's it ends up being a fairly snug fit, but that's what we're looking for. So you may have to work a little to get the last couple in here. But I guarantee you they'll all fit. So we just have a nice little group of copper together there. And this last one, this second collar, is probably a little easier if we loosen it up a little more to get it down around there. You want one of them set pretty much to size because you've got to stack the tubes in it. This one we're going to open up a little farther. Again, it's a little firm, but we can get them in there. Right? Pretty much, other than tighten it, you're fairly much assembled. Now, the nice thing about these is the little legs will move out of the way. Just pivot those out of the way. And hang onto a pliers with one side, take a screwdriver and tighten the other side up. And pretty much what we want to do is we just want to snug these all the way down so that we end up gripping all the tubes. And as we come down, we may want to adjust it a little. Snug that strap all the way up nice and tight. And then the same thing with our bottom strap. We're now going to tighten that one. And that's easily done if you just turn this over. Again, swing the legs out of the way. And I like to have an inch or so sticking out of the front of there. And then what you want to do is you just want to make sure that all of your tubes are gripped and that they're going to stay in there. And basically, that is your heat exchanger. Once you get it mounted in the case, to take the airflow, like I say, we'll end up loosening those bolts. We'll slide out the appropriate tube and we'll put a longer one in that goes back to the connection from the manifold off the fan. And that's the heat exchanger, plain and simple and easy to do.